If masterpiece was a word, it would be masterpiece, but if it was a show, it'd be High Guardian Spice. The moment the ambience of the show grazes your senses, it's like you're in a whole different world. I literally po- what the fuck pulled me under dies when I saw the that even in a magical fantasy world, they still ate bread like me. They're linking their world to our incredible first episode. They brought up rabies. I got rabies from a squirrel. I got rabies from a squirrel once. It never occurred to me that in a fantasy world, they have rabies like they do here. The animation was wonderful. The animation was wonderful. I sometimes get over. Oh God, sensory overload. But the way they for for me to be able to comprehend every before moving, even to get me started on the voice acting. It was very good. Okay, I'm gonna get started on Man, shaking my boots. There was so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much variation in every line. You can't tell. You can't even tell actor. He didn't even tell actor right. Actors to 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 do such a wide variety of voices. This made it easy for me to get lost in the story as I couldn't tell who was talking. And I looked away for more than a second. Oh my god. But for all my deaf friends, they will there. Don't worry. This show has you covered, always staying inclusive with characters who never once changed their tone of voice. What? So made this sound like the same character reacting to the same scenario. In conclusion, for anyone like me, a genius I am 70. Oh my god, or 70. It might be lower. I don't understand ratios, but but they're not on Twitter. But my mom said it's okay to be me, whose age is above 12 and is a lover of all things art and culture. That was a 5-star review, ladies and gentlemen. A money laundering scam, bad writing, and a horrible human beings behind the scenes. When you put all three together, you get this cartoon. This abomination of animation quality is the equivalent of giving people on Tumblr a budget. Oh dear. This show has the most subtle, agenda-driven self-interest plot I've ever witnessed. If it had, it's as if they launched Ruby and Steven Universe, and then they took all the horrible aspect of those shows and then created this. I actually agree. That's a fact. Where to begin? Oh God, this so where to begin? Let's first get this out of the way. This show is a scheming scam plotted by evil people with agendas long enough to fill 12 decades worth of garbage. of garbage. Crunchyroll stole money from its subscribers who believed they were supporting the anime industry. No, well, it turns out they weren't. Their hard-earned money was dumped into this cartoon that has, that has JPGs of lamppost and bread because of the because the people behind it were unexperienced slash lazy, not sure with not really, not sure with bro what, not really interested. Uh, it's known, however, that the major problem behind the scenes of the show. Okay. Since the first trailer of this dumpster fire was released, the show has received massive backlash. Fuck. Excuse me. Okay, where was I? For this dumpster fire, blah 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 blah, was released. This show received massive black backlash for a good reason. The teaser depicted the show's writers and directors basically starting how no other studio does 2D animation anymore, and how they what they're working on is going to be the next level thing. Like, I mean, what the fuck? They're also praise the writing room being 100% female. Yeah, I'm sure that was a good idea. Oh my god, my guy's going off. The characters for this cartoon are the most cliche, robotic personalities, and the main four are basically taken right out of Ruby. The main one is named Rose, whose mother is missing, and she has her sword. That's literally Steven Universe, bro. I haven't watched the show, bro, but like that sounds exactly like Steven Universe. I'm gonna have fun watching this. A lot of originality. I know. Her voice is inconsistent throughout some episodes. There's her best friend Sage, who is there. Then there's Blake, a non-human. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I mean, damn. For fuck's sake, Deem. A non-human Moby Joe. What the? A non-human. Oh my god. A non-human moldy lump of coal who contributes nothing besides negative comments that are badly written. Just a side note, she is also an elf with a bone. What? Again, again, the originality of this show is very good. Yeah, I can definitely see that in your words, my guy. And then there's the spunky blonde dwarf, who is easily the only decent character out of the main four. Who has a hammer. Did I mention that this cartoon has a lot of originality? Uh, all they all fit cliche character types. There's side characters who are worth nothing, fair enough. There's Snapdragon, a wimp who enjoys wearing dresses. There's two cousins who are agenda characters to promote writers' self beliefs. Uh, that who, man, I hate my life. I can't. Who do not. What? Okay, I'm gonna say nothing because that makes no sense. I can't. What is that? Who do nothing for the story? There's a purple haired girl who's easily the best character of the show. Not really saying much though. Not really saying much though. There's a bunch of quirky side characters whose jokes all fall flat because the writing is horrible. The writing is horrible. There's someone called Slime Boy whose voice actor needs a better mic. The voice acting sounds so natural for pretty much all the characters. They sound like robots pretending to be human beings. I'm surprised there's no scenes with barbecue sauce in the background. That's that's why we know they're real. That way we know that they're real. Oh my god. Alrighty. The writing and dialogue. Oh my god. I don't even know how to describe this. Okay, so this cartoon has to look has the look and feel of of a preschooling cartoon. The dialogue is so bad and simplistic that you are focused to think that But it's not a preschool cartoon. This is for teens and adults. Jesus fucking Christ! It has adult language and violence. It is so inconsistent with the dialogue. The agenda were they were trying to sell is so unsubtle. It's so blatant what they were really making this for. Not to tell a good story, not for fun. There's no there's none of those things here. The poor attempt at propaganda. This show was doomed from the start, and no one had any hope or beliefs that this cartoon was going to be decent. Ooh, damn.